You think it's gonna be Geralt back there? So you think? Witch Apprentice.
When pigs fly, eh?
Hell yeah, Corinthian 99. That's what's up. You legend. Appreciate you, my friend. Thank you. Fuck this. So where are the infusions at right now? One bleeding. That was a clean win, man.
Let us put an end to this nonsense, this farce. Drinking can be hazardous to your health.
Honestly, if Philippe sticks, it's ridiculous. This might be a forfeit. If he sticks. Dame now.
Oh dear. Have I something in my teeth?
Well, this has the infusion. Whatever, man. Oh my god. We can actually use ointment to boost up, what do you call it? The 5. Philippe.
Your descendants, my beloved.
In the
Sacrifices
end,
the Melusine,
see.
one and all.
That's already got a status. Just in case. You never know. Yeah, it's disgusting, eh? It is so filthy, friends. This deck is ridiculous.
The goddess protect you from
I do love my Nilfgaard control decks. I've probably gravitated towards more NG over the past few seasons. Just performs very well.
We pay her with reverence.
Hail Herzer.
Not the rage quit. Hey, what's up, legends? Welcome back to another deck guide. Before we get into today's list, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please take the time to do so now. My next objective is to reach 10,000 subscribers, and I'd really appreciate your help and support in achieving that goal. For today, I've come around to a Nilfgaard Imprisonment ball list, utilizing T-Ball. Pretty interesting card with a unique ability. Can work pretty good in this kind of a list with the Dames in particular, which is why I've gone for a Nilfgaard Imprisonment ball T-Ball list. So with our leader ability, the order allows us to lock an enemy unit and damage it by 3. We have 2 charges. This is obviously a control deck, and with the leader ability, you can use it round 1 to help you gain round control, but it's really better reserved over the course of a long round 3. Stratagem that we're going to be using is Magic Lamp. This is when we go first. You just get this 5-powered token unit that you see here. So what I'm going to do is run you through this list bottom up, explain how best to play each card, when to play it during a match, and then we're going to discuss how to execute the strategy for this deck. So to begin with, we're just going to go through the bronze cards at the bottom of this list. We do have 2 of these Hunter units in this deck. It does make sense because we're playing Masquerade Ball. We need Aristocrats to trigger the different chapters, and it fits with the control theme of this list too. Our 4 provisions, it's nice to have some extra locks in our deck. So typically what we want to do with the hunters is we can take them into round 1 and just use them for their ranged durability. Bear in mind, if you play them melee row, they can give bleeding for 2 turns as well. Then we have double joust. So running a few different tactics because I have Calvate in this deck. With the joust, it does offer you some control options. You can play it defensively as well. If you're playing it offensively, you can do 4 points of damage to a unit, remove its shield. If you're playing it defensively, you can give 4 points to one of our units and give it a shield. We have double ointment. Reason I've gone for ointment is because it does have synergy with the pikemen as well. So with this tactic card, you get to boost an allied unit by 5. If it was a bronze soldier, trigger its end of turn ability. So if we use the ointment onto the pikemen, just ends up gaining more charges. Seems like a pretty effective tactic to add in this deck for that reason. So basically, these lower costed cards, they're more so fillers in our deck, right? We can rely on the bottom half of our deck to help win round 1, and then look to use our golds over the course of a long round 3. So just keep that in mind. Also, when playing Calvate, obviously it's going to be harder to kind of find these lower costed cards later on. Got 1 Imperial Diplomacy. Create and play a bronze card from your opponent's faction. So this is a random spawning effect. Sometimes it may play good, sometimes not so good. And it may play better depending on what kind of a faction you're versing. Northern Realms, for example, has some pretty good engines. So see how you go using this card. But once again, it's a round 1 card, really. So to help get us round control and to give us some tempo, I've got the Blightmaker package in this deck. So we're running 2 Blightmakers, 2 Mage Assassins. And the way we want to execute this strategy is that we're always going to keep these 2 Mage Assassins in our deck at all time. And we're going to look to draw them out to the board through the use of the Blightmakers. So the way the Blightmaker works is that we get to play it down on the board. When we do that, it lets us look into our deck. You can pick a card, move it to the top of our deck. If the card you moved to the top of your deck was a mage, you get to spawn the Guardian, this 3-powered token unit that you see here. Also, because we're moving the Mage Assassin to the top of the deck, the way that card works is it's going to get drawn out to the board and you get to do 2 random points of damage to one of your opponent's units. So the best way to play the Blightmakers would be round 1 to help give us tempo, points to get round control, and after your opponent has already played some units down on the board. So we want to ensure we get those points of damage, okay? Moving on, we've got 2 pikemen. So the reason for the pikemen is that we're playing Tibor. So when Tibor infuses a unit, we can play the pikemen to give bleeding to the infused units, and we're magnifying and amplifying that value then. Also, pikemen has good synergy with the dames. So the dames boost whenever an enemy unit receives a status. Basically, what we're looking to do with the pikemen is take them into a long round 3 when playing Masquerade Ball. I guess you could play 1 out round 1 as well if you like, because they're an effective engine. They're not bad as well. And we want to play them for flanking. So we're looking to play these cards melee row to the far left side or far right side, having 1 card next to them. And the order ability is that they give an enemy unit bleeding 1. It starts off at charges 0. But at the end of your turn, gain 1 charge. If this unit has at least 3 charges, gain 1 armor instead. What we want to do with the pikemen is greed the charges up until the point where it's going to cross over into gaining armor. And we want to keep the charges till we've got all the dames down on the board. And then we just start offloading those charges. The dames get boosts and we can make the infused units damage more. Whatever Tibor infuses, we look to target those units with the pikemen. Pikeman has good synergy with Philippe in this deck as well because we're given extra status. Thirsty Dames because we're playing Masquerade Ball. So these are aristocrats, really good over the course of a long round 3. Whenever an enemy unit receives a status, boosts off by 1. We've got pikemen that give bleeding. We have Tibor that infuses. So a few different ways to give statuses. Even the usurper in this deck will trigger the dames. The idea is that we're playing the dames out to activate Masquerade Ball, but bear in mind we probably want to get Philippe down early on in the chapter of Ball to get Philippe's value out, because he's a very strong engine if left unanswered. So you may open up Masquerade Ball, play Philippe, and then you play the rest of your dames out. And once they're all out, then you look to play Pikeman on all those other cards. So definitely a round 3 card, okay? We have double assassination for some extra control. Pretty good at 5 provision cost. Damage a unit by 6. Decrease the damage by 1 for each unit adjacent to it. Basically what this means is that you want to target your opponent's units that are on a row alone, and you can get the max value out of this card. The way we look to win round 1 will be Blightmakers, Calvate, the tactic cards, including Assassination, maybe 1 Pikeman. We just want to use our lower costed stuff to get round control. So Blightmakers we've covered, play them out round 1. Philippe, very great card if left unanswered, very deadly. Deploy, if you control a vampire, gain Zeal. So it means you get to use the order ability right away. The order is that you give Doom to an enemy unit, but if it already has a status, you get to lock it instead. If it already has more than 1 status, poison it instead, cooldown of 1. So basically, the second we play Masquerade Ball, we probably want to use Philippe right away to trigger the first chapters and just get that good poison destruction value out of this card. We're looking to play this over a long round 3 in combination with Masquerade Ball behind Defender for protection. Bear in mind, you can synergize this with the infused status to help poison something off quicker, whatever T-Ball infuses. And we can use Pikeman to kind of work with Philippe as well. We've got Defender. Defenders to be used over a long round 3 is to give protection to Masquerade Ball, the Dames, Philippe, Pikeman, those engine units. So an opponent can't manually target any of our cards on a row where there's Defender unless they destroy Defender. We've got Invo for some Tall Punish, some control. This is the Devotion deck, so don't have Heat Wave in here. This allows you to place the enemy unit. Place an enemy unit at the top of your deck. You could just save this at the end of the match for a Tall Punish option. You know, target something with a really big boost. Or maybe you want to seize an important card early on in the match, round 1. It's really up to you. With the cards Vincent and Yennefer, you can look to utilize one of those Tall Punish options round 1 to help get you round control, if you like. It's better to save these, you know, towards the end of the match though, really. So Vincent's pretty strong card too. Deploy, destroy an enemy unit with a status. We look to play this over long round 3 as well. So we can set Vincent up through Pikeman, give something bleeding, destroy it away. T-Ball gives infusion status. Philippe, we got a number of ways to make Vincent consistent. You know, outside of that, you can just target your opponent's defender as well with this card, really. We got Calvate. So we have Calvate to give our deck consistency. What it does is Calvate will be placing our highest costed cards at the top of our deck in order to lowest costed. So what we want to do is play Calvate round 1. Round 2 latest if we don't get him round 1. And we have 7 tactics, I think it is, in this deck. Sometimes we don't find Calvate round 1. It's probably better to have 8, but with this build, that's what I was able to squeeze in. But I find Calvate plays fairly consistently for us still. So he's a round 1 card. Make sure we get all our golds. Then we've got Usurper. Running Usurper because it has good synergy with the Dames, Aristocrat, triggers Masquerade Ball. So because we're Devotion, we're going to get the Usurper Emperor in this final form. It's a veiled unit, which is pretty nice. On Deploy, we get to spawn the Operatives, 2 of them, and giving them Spying, which triggers the Dames to get a boost. And just bear in mind, it's also got this ability, whenever an enemy unit gains Spying, boosts off by 1. So with the Emperor, it's kind of a card that we play out towards the end of a long round 3. Then we've got T-Ball. T-Ball is a really interesting unit. It's got the immunity tag. Can't be manually targeted by the opponent with anything like Heat Wave or some other control. At the end of your turn, infuse a random enemy unit with, whenever this unit receives a status, damage self by 1. So when T-Ball gives that status, it does damage as well initially. Bear in mind, whenever this card enters the battlefield, your opponent draws a card. If your opponent has passed or their hand is full, damage self by 12 instead. So Tibor is a card we're looking to play into a long round 3 as an opener if possible. Depends on if the opponent's hand is full or not. If the opponent's hand's full, you just play this as a second card into the long round 3. And then we're going to play into the Masquerade Ball with the Dames. And basically the idea with Tibor in his deck is that it's giving statuses which triggers the Dames. That works with Philippe, that works with Pikemen. And it's just a strong engine that generates a lot of value for us in combination with a few other cards that we have. And yeah, pretty nice card. And then Masquerade Ball. This is a fantastic card. Gives us excellent control options, allowing us to destroy an opponent's unit off the board through the use of poisons. We need aristocrats to work through and activate each chapter of this scenario. So what we'll be using is Philippe and the Dames early on to trigger this. And as we trigger these scenarios and play this card out, we just get to spawn these cards that you see here. Okay. So long round 3 card. Now that we've covered the list, let me explain how to execute the strategy for this deck. Now, bear in mind, this is a really heavy control list, and I'd suggest you just take it into a long round 3. And at that time, we're going to look to use our leader and all our different control options playing Tibor out. Okay, so try really hard to push for round control round 1, because if we get a long round 3, it's very devastating, this deck. So, round 1 cards that you look to play out would be Calvate. You play Calvate out round 1, right? Followed by both Blightmakers. You can play out both Assassinations, maybe one Pikeman, and try to win utilizing your lower costed stuff like the locks, tactics, maybe one leader charge, and you could go for one control option, let's say like Vincent or Yen. Okay, that's probably realistic. So we push hard, we get round control, pass and go into a long round 3 for the most part. It's going to depend on what kind of a deck you're versing, I guess. But for the most part, want a long round 3. And what you're going to do, if it's safe to do so, according to Tibor's ability, open up with Tibor into a long round 3. Place Tibor on a row alone. And then on the other row, play Defender, followed by Masquerade Ball. And then you're going to utilize Philippe to first activate the first chapter that opens up from Ball. And then what you want to do is prioritize getting the Dames down. After those cards are down, look to get the Pikemen down. And then what you want to do is use Philippe's engine value to poison, destroy units off. We can use Pikemen to target infused units from Tibor to get greater value out of the Pikemen's ability. And, you know, just play your control options out, leader, and whatever else you have remaining. So I hope you enjoy the following matches, and thank you very much for your time and support. Earth Sign Ritual, sure. Yo, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it.
I shall not repeat Emir's mistakes.
No worries. Yeah, fairly true. Lock seems alright. So they're gonna play the priest, maybe. Morning from Indonesia. Let me see. What language? Apa kabar? Is that how you say hello? Terima kasih. What do we got? We got control back there too. I'm brushing up on my language skills. Did I get it right? I'm bringing people from all around the world together. That's what we're about, man. Easy, Yennefer. I mean, what do we got control-wise? Yeah, I'll probably just... I mean, I could even let it build up. And then take it to use it. Or are they likely to... If they had Defender, they would have played Defender first.
No good wine will come from
that.
not even compost.
Yes, this ball. Sweet. Honestly, I could even do it like this. So if they bring Melusine back, it won't have Veil. It's gonna be a bit different.
I can do a great deal more for you.
Nothing like some overseas plundering in springtime.
I wonder what my snares would have captured this time.
Well, this could be a bit risky now. I really don't want to give up round control though. Maybe I'm taking the 9 and locking the 6. I want to play a bit more aggressive just to ensure the round I want. Long round. I think it's bad if I'm playing Calvin and I lose on even, get bled. I'd rather push a bit hard. Thank you very much for the prime sub, Corinthia, my dear friend. Supporting the Monsters faction out there. What's up, Zero? Yo, everyone's here. That's sick. Let's do it, baby. Let's have a damn good time. I guess it would have been better if I... Yeah, looking back on it, maybe it was better if I Yennefer'd Melusine early. But things didn't work out. I had some other things in mind. It didn't go the way I thought it would. But still got the long round. I think we got control to deal with whatever we're going to see. There's pass. I think we have the answers. Really? What are you playing it at? Oh, yeah. Yo, he's just gonna get answered right away, that card, eh? Because he's already got bleeding status. The second they start working on him. Oh, really? Crap. So I pull into a Blightmaker now, is it? Really? We can keep that for Pikeman. 2 dames? Oh. Jeez. Have a look. Interesting.
The goddess protect you from all evil.
Right. So I can play this now, right? If your opponent has passed or their hand is full. We're gonna go Defender. Honestly, I could just go Vincent right off the bat there too. It's doomed. We got activators for ball. Got Philippe. Got the Usurper.
Fill our hearts with wrath.
Get rid of it now while it's doomed.
Stress release is necessary for one's health.
Oh, you reckon? What about using Philippe there? That's how I was thinking of doing it. Maybe risky? Let's find out. So we go defender now? True.
My blade. I trust you have sharpened.
We'll go ball. Ball next. Probably use the hunter to lock something too.
Ye who wander on the gale, ye we summon, ye we call.
Don't ask a lady her age. It's unbecoming.
Double infusion. Locking Soraeus. Let's find out. I'm not sure. There it is.
Life's one never-ending fight.
Go for leap back there.
Drinking can be hazardous to your health.
Could go hunter next. Man, what a filthy list, dude. I've created a filthy freaking list. Oh. That away. Oh, nice. Maybe leave it. Redea?
Beautiful is Ophir, but of dangers full.
They're gonna play Snowdrop with that. There's probably Troll Porter and all that crazy stuff. Troll Porter, Snowdrop, Coral. Shoop.
Your foot? Come on, give it a lash. Sing along.
Yeah, something like that. It's on 8. And they've left it. Can definitely get locked.
The hounds have caught a scent.
Rune Mage.
You're gonna get it now.
It's not really much value for them. Still a good engine, even on its own, I guess. Play these into it. Yeah, Troll Porter. They punched a lot of cards. Let's see. Let's still okay for now. I got a few different ways to play it.
The ship. A fine vintage it would have made.
Truly electrifying.
We could even use pikemen to set Vince up. If we really need to. Oh my gosh! What?
For your very special prize.
Oh my... That is freaking insane.
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
Goes for resilience, maybe.
Skellige, mein Herr.
Oh! Dude, what a deck! We can still keep going, huh? Why not? Now I'm gonna get rid of you, man. Should have done that earlier, maybe. I'm not exactly sure of the strat dub, so I'm not gonna experiment with it. I'm not really 100% familiar. I'd rather not, man. If I knew it a bit better, I might try to do something like that. I ain't gonna be all acting here like I know what's going on. I'm just playing according to the cards, how I know them. Not the strat here. I just want to ensure the long round, that's it. Beautiful, man. Yo, Ash, what's good? Yes, hello to you. Now, we got 100% consistency coming up. Oh yeah, filthy. Filthy animal. Beautiful. So good, man. It's everything. Is there a chance that T-Ball somehow gets sniped if I float first, according to their leader? Then again, if I just play Defender, Defender dies as well. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. I think I still do it, eh? Curse of Corruption. But like, Defender's gonna die too. It's bad either way. Ship destroy a random enemy. Oh my god. Why are you guys scaring me so much? You give me the worst possible case scenarios. Okay, now I play it. Alright. Yeah, there it is, Baron. Okay, it's out of the way. This would be the time, I feel. Give no quarters, only dollars. Meliro ball. Shoop's actually really good to counter Tibor in some instances, hey. Absolutely is. Aguara? Oh man, we're gonna put a unit back there. Oh my god. Hold on a second, hold on. We have to deny that from getting killed. Early. Maybe even back row is fine.
Wash this blood from my hands.
Let the token die. And then we're gonna go ball, melee, and I got the aristocrats to trigger. Gold unit? What's it gonna be now? What?
Used to chop wood. It's better for souls.
That's sick, man. I swear I love crap like this. My kind of deck. Yeah, playing it.
A taste of Northland, is it?
Yo, it keeps hitting knickers, huh? Yeah. Incredible. What else we got? Go for leap now, I think. I just go for the gorge. Of Guardian Knight?
Order will triumph. It must triumph.
Okay.
Excellent. I'd hoped for a change. Drinking can be hazardous to your health.
Oh, Compass now. Isn't that bad for them? Thank you for the follow, legend. Appreciate you. Philippe, poison destruction value. I'm going for first. What the hell is that? I've lost count how many Redeas I've seen. We get Dame now.
To fear, there is nothing.
Oh my god.
Don't ask a lady her age. It's unbecoming.
Oh, so this ain't bad either, going that way. That's the deluxe edition. Here's a crack combo. This is a crack combo, man. I love it. Oh my god, such a crack combo. Same fusion that one.
I forgive you.
Clean, clean. Oh, I like this interaction. I'm so excited for it. Oh, Fuchsia briefs! Oh, man. GG to my bro. Check him out. Parents going first. No worries, brother. All good. Man, I'd love to see it, man. That'd be awesome. Yeah, let's get you on one of the Gwent cards. Why not, dude? Wanna lock that right away, maybe? Oh wait, it needs to reach a certain thing, eh? Okay, yeah, we got a bit of time.
I forgive you. This time.
Sick, sick. Yo, Salty, when do you usually stream? Let everyone know. Salty's got a YouTube channel as well. Oh, as an opener? Probably happy to see it out. It's a bit of a big deal later. Every Tuesday, Thursday, and a weekend day. What time zone? What time?
We conquered Gesso. These northern scum no better.
My god, dude.
Hail Herzer.
Why not?
No door is closed to me.
Awesome. 6 PM cest. Sick. Oh, you do streams with your cat? Like Moshcraft? That's so good, man. I wouldn't mind it doing, man. My cat is like really active though. My cat goes everywhere, dude. I don't know if I could concentrate. Yes, pass. 15 armor. Oh my god. Oh yeah, yeah. I love watching UFC. A few big fights just passed recently. Ferguson and Diaz, huh? Who do you follow, Nox? Vincent Blightmakers? We kind of need to find them, eh? Oh. But then we want those too. Oh, we're gonna save Blightmakers for a short round in case we get bled, maybe as well. Khabib? Oh, right. Oh, sweet. Are you from that region? Is that why, or just you like them?
Yes. What is
We don't really know what's gonna happen here. Let's do this. Ah, sick. Nice, nice. Yeah, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Maybe Defender comes out now. I don't know.
None
Can lock it.
match the power of Nilfgaard.
Beaters, forward! Let the hunt begin.
Really, Dub? Oh, they're pushing me here. Played for a few years now.
Proud of his sons.
Shall I be Defender? These engines are so strong. I guess we could go like... maybe Vincent? Because I don't want to lock it with Leader. It feels bad. It's armored.
All gentlemen have their vices.
Feels a bit over the top, but like those bronzes are very strong engines too. It feels a bit over the top for me using Vincent there, but I'm trying to be effective on the bleed, I guess.
The stars contend you shall be
Right.
victorious today.
Maybe Defender and Philippe. Oh, they're going for it. They're not really likely to go tall, are they? Crap, man.
Behold Nilfgaard's iron mask.
Come around to it with the bleeding. That needs an immediate answer, hey. Oh, it's gonna damage this first. Okay. Goes here. Lock it and purify and play Dame. Maybe Dame comes down, yeah. Or Philippe, because we got Vincent. There, we got vampires. It's getting hard now.
They'll pay for my stolen birthright.
Yo, Mosh! Thank you very much for the raid, my dear friends. Really appreciate you. Welcome to all the viewers. Glad to see you on this day. I think we're expending Leader. Want to go Philippe?
Excellent. I'd hoped for this.
Lock it. Go that way. And we can play Dame, can't we? Oh, yes. Oh, they got the Leader. Wait, we're still good like this, aren't we? This would be the way, wouldn't it?
A superb specimen, truly.
They are going down by 2. We'll be even. Nice. Yo, what's up, Neb? Other aristocrats? We have the Dame left. Oh, really? Yo, he's a hardworking man, dude. He probably streams the most out of anyone I know. Either him or Spyro, I think. That's it. We'll just leave it like that. I think that's our hand. Aristocrat, aristocrat. Blind makers with tempo. Probably get sketchy if I click on. And we open up with T-Ball. Wait, what's the leader again? We've still got 1 lead to charge.
Long live the Emperor!
Replay. Let's see. Move the soldier with blight. What about tempo? Let's get blight makers out then, early, before that happens. I think I just go blights now then. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh crap, you did it. Yep. Okay, don't worry about it now, it is what it is.
A taste of Nordling, is it?
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Vrigeth?
You deserve to die. Oh, and you will.
What? Are you really gonna float that, man? I think it needs like an immediate lock. Most likely. Actually, we need to get the extra boost though. Right?
Don't ask a lady her age. It's unbecoming.
I'm gonna get rid of that. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, this can kind of counter that at least. Play it up here. Go here too. Go there. Go there. Yes! Hit that big fella. Get him out of there. It's not that big, I guess. Why, man? Just do it, I guess.
No good wine will come from here, not even compost.
Yeah, I know. Igni, yep. They can play units though and keep disrupting that, can't they? Or can we still pull it off? I was thinking about that. That's why I was taking my time on that turn. Yeah. That's why I didn't do it. But it's a smart idea, Dub. Should I just pull something with Yennefer now? So we don't waste infusions and stuff? Maybe get rid of the Nausicaa. How much taller are they going? Or we save it to the end in case we see some crazy unit pop up? If it was a mage, special.
I've prepared a drink for our lunch. Truly electrifying.
Okay. Nice call, nice call.
We all have secrets of one kind or another.
Okay. Interesting.
The ship, a fine vintage it would have made.
This kind of screws them from playing another unit here too, right? They're going Triss Meteor Shower? Nice. It worked, it worked. It's a big gap, man. That's a big gap. Oh!